don't know what you're talking about, and you're going to go to hell and all this stuff. And I'm like, you don't make sense. This guitar makes more sense than you do. So I guess I've taken that with me, you know. And of course, I'm a kid. I'm a defiant. And I want to start trouble. So rock music was the best way to do it.
So given your example of Ozzy Osbourne, well, you know, that all kicks back to self-esteem and how people feel on camera.
We've done 85 shows. Come on, you got to lose this. It's like,
That's right.
Or you just feel that you don't have any self-worth.
No, I think we have no self-respect for ourselves. We just kind of we don't have those feelings.
Yeah. Don't like myself. Don't do that.
Funny, I didn't get that though when I saw you on stage.
Yeah, it's funny, huh?
Very funny.
We have no self. That's why it works.
Can I show off my guns?
I think you do like.
Yes.
Yes.
But
you can.
Can you hear us?
Show off your. What'd you call them? Guns?
My guns.
Don't show off the gun.
Girls like those.
Can you show off your guns?
Yeah, I can show off my gun.
Nice. Bring that out. Gun show.
Well, I know
Just from pulling cable.
Was it Jim Morrison who showed off his guns? But that was
His
a
gun.
No, it was his PB.
His gun. Morrison was I don't know. You get different. Depends. You know, I don't know. Everybody you talk to's got a different story.
About his penis?
Especially about us. We should interview our parents. We get one. These guys are losers. What are they doing?
Well, you make a good point when you talk about stage performance. When you're on stage, because now during the interview we have Scott on camera with Brian. Stage presence. Scott, tell me, what are you thinking when you're on stage, and are you thinking about what you look like?
Thinking about what I look like?
Right, to your audience.
Oh.
Not you, what you look like.
Yeah, well, I know what I look like. Ooh.
He's got a mirror back there.
Yeah. Actually, I make sure each show that I look beautiful. No, I'm not really thinking about anything when I'm on stage, I don't think.
Well, when you set up and sit down, what are you thinking? Like, you're saying don't screw up, right? The first song.
Oh, yeah, and then I do.
So you always tell me.
I got to screw up at least once before I feel comfortable.
He looks at me, I hope I don't screw this up. Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's the way to build the karma and the confidence building.
Yeah, as long as I mess up once, then I'm okay. So we go from there.
Yeah.
And I don't really care what I look
Cue
like.
him messing up.
I normally just I normally just sweat a lot. I'm sort of a dirty animal.
I think you should do more on stage.
Sweating?
No, you do plenty of sweating, but I think you should jump. You know, you should get up and jump around more.
Yeah, I try.
You're too controlled.
Too controlled.
I'll even hitting.
Sorry, some of us are in charge of the timing. That's horrible already, so I can't mess up anymore.
You're not a very good timekeeper.
No.
I saw a show on Saturday, and Scott, you play drums, right?
Yep.
Ryan, guitar.
I was right next to him.
We like to be together.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I come over and say hello every now and then.
Are you guys friends?
No. Mortal enemies. We've decided that we're the same person, just 10 years apart. It's horrifying.
Is it 10 years apart? How old are you, Scott?
Almost exactly.
22, almost 23. Yeah, it's almost exactly. That's why it's even weirder. August 24th.
And I'm 16, so I'm 10 years and 10 days. No, 10 years and 8 days.
You know math.
I don't know math. Math is hard.
Brian, tell me if you can recall. Now you look like a Beach Boy.
Oh no, I dropped my Mikey thing.
That's okay, you can pick it up.
All right.
No, this is very impromptu. Do you remember your favorite show and why? That you played with this band?
Oh, I'm like, was it Batman? I'm like, oh, with the band.
My Little Pony.
Favorite show with the band. My favorite show.
Situate?
With the 5-piece, the 4-piece, or the 3-piece chicken McNugget. I think the 5-piece is probably. I like the probably maybe one of the Scores gigs.
Well, you're all going to have a different answer, most likely.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I think it depends who you're with.
I always said my favorite show was the Paradise with the four of us because the sound was phenomenal. Like the best sounding show I ever played at was definitely that one. But you know, other shows where there was some pre-partying going on, you know, turned out
Situate
too.
Situate is
Oh yeah, we played on the ocean in Situate on a storm wall.
So Scott, tell me about that.
That
Situate show.
basically, we set up, it was one of your friends. They had us over. There was a big storm wall. And you're
On the
sitting,
beach?
Yeah, on the beach. It's actually set up. So we set up the drums actually on the storm wall. So if I looked to the right, it was the ocean. If I looked to the left, it was a house with beverages.
The band played on the porch and Scott played on the storm wall.
Yeah. And then Brian launched my ride cymbal right off onto the beach.
wall.
And then his bass right onto the beach.
Yeah, had a soft landing.
Sort of, except it still has sand in it.
Yeah, it still has sand in it.
Scott, you're young. Why do you do this?
Because I don't want a real job. Advertising doesn't appeal to me. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Did you go to college for that?
Yeah, degree in communications. Communication. I learned it. Got the degree. Yep, it's sitting in its folder right on my desk.
This is just a front. We're really street thugs.
Yeah, no.
From Roxbury.
Got to do something. Do something you enjoy. Music. So it's all that. Being a rock star mainly. Mainly with the buffets, the long nights.
Lots of breasts to sign.
Lots of them.
You know.
Lots of them.
So Scott, when you're not hanging out with these guys and you're on your own, are you with other friends? Are you with family? And you think about this. You think about this band. What?
He thinks about chiseling himself. That's what he thinks about. Oh, I gotta get bigger.
Yeah,
I'm not big enough yet.
It's not even really a hobby. It's more of a psychological problem.
It's a way of life.
Psychological problem.
He said if he played drums as much as he works out, man, he'd be John Bonham.
Man, that's not gonna happen.
He'd be amazing. Yeah.
Not a big fan of practice.
Yeah. We noticed.
I enjoy just doing it.
Every time we go in the band room, it's, is anybody playing my drums? It's like, it wasn't him playing it. This seems to be moved. Was anybody playing my drums?
I don't have time.
Yeah. Anyway.
So without asking the proverbial first job question, when you think of this band, both of you, I'll start off with Brian, is there a concept of where you're going to be or what you want from it, amount of money you want to make, what city you want to live in?
Oh yeah, but I'll keep that to myself.
Oh no.
Because it differs from...
Well, I think you can look at it in two ways. I think you can think about what you really want to happen and what you think could actually happen. So there's the actual goal, which is to eventually just do some sort of smaller tour. And then there's the real goal, which is to have mansions and tons of CDs and, you know, millions of dollars.
The goal is to not have to work for a living and be able to play music or shoot video or...
But I enjoy selling memberships at the gym.
Not have to sell memberships at a gym and not have to pull cable through a wall or
Can't
be a
see
purchasing
it.
manager or deal with anybody that I don't want to ever have to deal with. I can just deal with... I barely want to deal with the people in this group, so I mean, you know, it's not fair.
So why isn't it happening? Why has it not happened yet?
People just aren't bright enough to know how great we are. You know, that's basically what it comes down. No.
Pretty much, we are the best band in the world.
Yeah. Greatest band in the world?
Reaxis.
My favorite response to anything with the band is we say, "Oh, what's the name of your band?"
Reaxis.
What?
Reaxis.
What is that?
Reaxis?
R-E-A-X-I-S. We don't even get to the music or what we do. It's like we get stuck on the band name.
We were handing out the CDs at the Songus Arena, and Jimmy had given one to somebody way up, and they passed me later, and they're like, "What's Reaxis?" And the other one was like, "Oh, I don't know what the hell it is, but it could be good." So that's what Reaxis is.
It's like Weezer. What the heck is Weezer? But like everybody knows the name now. It's a household. It's a brand. We want Reaxis to be everybody knows what it is.
We're going to have Reaxis chewing gum.
Yes, chewing gum, underwear,
Thongs.
Well, the concept you're talking about sounds like human nature in general. That people do not get drawn into a concept, a band, a type of music until they are present in that music. Like when I was a kid, I listened to Simon & Garfunkel relentlessly over and over again until it became part of me.
Did you wear the turtlenecks?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I wore turtlenecks.
I grew up in the 70s. They're from the 60s.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
I wore sweatpants till I was in 6th grade, and my friends made so much fun of me that I had to change.